Mark, I know you were frustrated after Saturday. How has the reaction been from you on the training ground and the players as well?
I think we were all frustrated, weren't we? As a club, we were frustrated after such a promising, positive pre-season. The preparation was the same, the tactics were the same. It just didn't happen for us. I think we got caught up in the emotion, the occasion, and we didn't do what we'd set up to do. That can happen, but I think it's important that we stay calm. We follow the process, and we strike back. It's been a calm week. Players were very frustrated on Monday, but once we got Monday out of the way, it was no long faces, and that's gone. We got hit back, and got to show what we're really about.
And Frank mentioned it just before you came about the nervous energy that he felt around the team. That's difficult for you to manage, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's difficult. You can't actually see that, and probably it's a little bit too late. We tried to change it. We tried to react, but the energy was low from us looking so powerful and energetic. We look sapped, and like I say, that can be the expectation, and but we've got to deal with that. I spoke before about the characters, and we have to find a way. We should be leaving there with a minimum point, at least, but it's not. And we have to try and get everybody's chins off the floor, react, and be ready to go. But we're positive. We know what we've got. It's a good group. We're really ready to go.
And are you focusing on the positives that, particularly in that first half, you created a lot of chances, just didn't quite get it over the line?
No, we scored a goal that was a good goal. It wasn't offside. But again, we need to overcome that. But we were miles away from where we need to be, and I know that. And that's been the work this week, has been trying to sort of refocus and getting the boys into a place where they can have a platform to go and showcase that ability.
Has it changed the focus of training at all for this week?
Not really. The process is the same. We want to attack. We want to get balls in the box. We want to try and score goals because of the attacking threats we've got. But we picked so many wrong selections of passes and crosses last week that it was always going to be difficult for us to score. But we definitely felt the pressure last week of a real expectant crowd that was, hostile towards the end and difficult for us to perform in.
And how do you manage that then ahead of a home game, the first at this level, expecting a big crowd? That's a different kind of pressure, isn't it? And there'll still be that potentially getting nervous before the home game.
Yeah, of course, but we have to deal with that. Nobody's going to come here and give us anything. We've got to be on the front foot. We've got to go and earn it. We've got good players. Like I say, the preparation's been good. We've had a good pre-season. We have to go and do it now.
And are you expecting to have Jake Hyde available, Jordan Stevens, are they on their way back as well?
Jake Hyde is available, Jordan Stevens is back training. Probably Saturday will be too soon for him. But, he'll have a chance for next Saturday.
And it's St Albans on Saturday. Obviously had a really good season last season getting into the playoffs, so again it's no easy game, is there? But it's going to be a tough one here at Huish Park.
Very tough. I watched their game from Saturday when they beat Weymouth. They were very expansive. They try and attack at all times, and a lot of transition. But I enjoyed watching it. So we know the threats, and it should be a good game.
When you first joined this club as manager, you really turned the home form around. It was a bit of a fortress for a good couple of months. How much are you hoping that you can recreate that this season?
Well, I think if you're going to win anything, you need to have a really good home record. You need to get lots of points at home, and I think the fans can really help us with that. I think the added issue this year is that fans can drink in the stadium, which can add a different pressure because if they've had too many and they're not happy, they're definitely going to let you know. Whereas before, they wouldn't say some of the things that they say, but that's another bit we have to deal with. But no, we're looking forward to it, and hopefully it's a good day.
And you've brought in quite a lot of experience to the dressing room as well. Are you seeing a sort of difference in the way that they've reacted to this defeat than perhaps the defeats that you suffered last season?
Time will tell, but yes, I mean, I haven't had to do too much with the group. I think they understand that themselves where it was wrong, and as you say, Frank said, the nervous energy got to them, and no excuses this week. They know what we're about. We know what we've got to do, and if we follow that, then we have a chance to win a game.
And it is the first of 4 home games in a row. Not many teams get that opportunity, do they? Have you sort of said to the players that they need to relish that?
I think it's important we just talk about the next game, because that's the most important. We're aware we have 4 home games and 4 opportunities to put points on the board, but I think we have to focus on Saturday and give St Albans our full respect.
Thanks for your time. Good luck on Saturday.
Pleasure.
Mark, did it shock you? I mean, you know your players well enough. Did it shock you, their performance on Saturday?
It can happen. It can happen. We speak about teams have brilliant pre-seasons, and the first game nowhere near it, and it can happen. It just felt a really weird day. It just felt, from start to finish, from the weather to, it just felt a really weird day. It's not an excuse. It just felt strange. The whole day was strange. We spoke about the pitch, but there's no excuses. We just didn't turn up. Whatever way we tried to do it, whatever players we put on the pitch, we just didn't. We didn't perform, and we have to put that right.
You called it. You've said it's not going to be an easy job getting out of this league, and all the people that go around thinking it is, like me, we've certainly been brought back to earth. But I mean, hopefully the message will get through to the players that it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to really battle every game.
Yeah, I think if there ever was a message, then that was it on Saturday, and it's a slap round the face for them. And they're fully aware now of the task and what's needed. I've been aware. We knew it wasn't going to be easy. I'm sure that. I think last year you look at Ebbsfleet, who won the league. They won the first 9 games, and there were loads of points clear. And I think they lost 4 or 5 on the trot over Christmas, and were 6 points behind. But they still went on to win it by 20 points.
Yeah.
So we have to keep calm. Let everybody else lose their head and say what they've got to say, but we have to stay calm. I certainly do, and transmit that to the players.
You've got 4 games now on the trot at home. I said to Frank, does this not sort of perhaps in a way add extra pressure, the fact that you've got 4 on the trot, and obviously they're all at home, they're all on grass, so everybody's thinking, well, this is 12 points in the bag. I mean, does it add an extra pressure?
The only pressure is from us, really. Our only aim is to try and play well. We can't worry too much about the result, because there's so many things that can change the result that we can't affect. So we have to just concentrate on what we do, and that's playing well. If we play really well and as well as we can, then we can get a lot of wins. If we don't, then it becomes a lottery, because, like I said, there's lots of variables. You've got to remember there's 11 opposition players on the pitch that won't have a say in it. There's 3 officials, and we have to just focus on ourselves. Not worry, like I say, not worry too much about the result, but just focus on what we do individually to start with. If you're a forward, what's your job in the team? If you're a defender, what's your job? And if we all do that, if eight of them do it, 9 of them do it, we win the game.
This question of having no 4th official, does that have any implications on how you plan things and how the game goes in general?
Stops me getting yellow cards.
Yeah, well, that's got to be a bonus.
Which is a bonus. We spoke in length pre-season about we have to be good enough that the officials can't hurt us. No matter what they do, whether they give penalties, send players off, we have to be that good, because it's not going to change. The standard of the official or the no 4th official, where the linesman is positioned on our side of the pitch, it's irrelevant. Our players are fully aware that what's around the corner with that we've done a session and we've spoke. It's just we don't speak to the referee. We're polite. We just get on with the game.
Has young Dan done any sort of extra training, as it were, with regard to being a fourth official?
He's been had a couple of sleepless nights about it.
I bet he has.
So he's had his calculator out, trying to get the numbers right. Bless him. Dan's worked hard in pre-season, sorting all the new kit out. So it's another job for him.
Yeah, he's a good lad, Dan. I worked with him, as you know. The crowd that came to Hemel was phenomenal. Listening to the description of what it was like, I mean, you know, we almost took over the stadium by the sound of it. That must have been a bonus stealer.
Not in the end.
No.
Not in the end. I mean, listen, I spoke about the support before. We've got great support, and the biggest disappointment for me on Saturday was that we didn't reward them for coming. And like I say, the added pressure now is they can all have a really good drink in the stadium, which then, if you're not doing well, makes it a lot worse. So we have to be ready for that. We appreciate the support. The support was great on Saturday, and I'm sure it will be on Saturday. And we need to give them something to take home. That's for sure.
Well, best of luck. I'm sure it will happen. Bring the bacon back, as I keep saying.
So, thank you very much.
Opening day games seem to throw up a few iffy results. Do you read much into those results?
Of course, we like to win. No matter what we talk about, every manager will tell you if they get 3 points on the opening day, off and running, great. I don't want to hide behind that, and it's the opening day result. But I think if you look throughout the Football League, whatever, you look at Oldham, every big tip for the National League, they go and get beat at Southend, who have hardly got any players, get beat 4-0. You know, some of the results. York, heavily fancied, go and get beat at Wealdstone. Torquay 2-0 up at Dover, draw 2-2. Wrexham, going to be in the Premier League in 4 years, get beat 5-3, was it? At home to MK Dons. So the results are crazy. But we don't want to be on the wrong side of the crazy. We want to be on the right side of it and getting 3 points. Didn't happen. No excuses. Didn't happen. I think the work this week's been more mentally than physically about how we try and put that right.
I think fair to say the goal was a bit of a mix-up between Zach Bell and Will Buse. How do you manage their reaction and their week ahead of this game?
Buse just has to clear it out of the ground, doesn't he? Just kick it out of the ground. He's not really under any pressure. He just kick it out of the ground. But he's a young goalkeeper now. We're at home. He's a local boy. He has to thrive off that now. You know, we back him and look after him, and we're confident that he'll be fine. There'll be no issues and no repercussions from that. So I've got confidence that he'll be fine.
And how do you go about picking your defence this week? Back on grass, so presumably Josh Staunton is fit and available, but I thought the back three did a pretty good job last week, Jake Warner in particular. Yeah,
we looked pretty solid. We never looked in too much trouble, did we? But we have some real attacking attempt. We've got Jake Hyde available, and it's, you know, we have to find a way to get all of them in the team, because I want to attack, I want to score goals. I'd rather get beat 4-3, you know, than try and win 1-0. So we've got some attacking intent. I've got to try and get them, as many of them I can on the pitch. So whatever we do, we'll be organised, ready to go.
And set pieces, we had quite a lot at the weekend and struggled to make the most of them. Is that something you focus on in training?
We've been really powerful on set pieces pre-season, and their goalkeeper caught 8 under his crossbar, I think, on Saturday. So somebody's either not doing their job or we're not attacking the ball, because some of the deliveries were really good, and that's something that we have and are going to continue to work on this week.
And is there an update on Scott Pollock? He's taken from the website, I think, no squad number. Is there any update on this situation?
Scott Pollock's injured for 4 months, I believe. So he's had a consultation. He's told us, obviously, he's not. He said his knee was sore in pre-season. but now he's had a consultation and said that he's going to be out for 4 weeks. So he came. He signed with the same injury, and so he's out for 4 months.
He's still under contract.
Yeah, he's got 2 years left.
Yeah.
2 years left on the contract.
Great. That's all from me, Mark. Thank you.
No problem.
Good. Cheers, Mark.